So now we're working with multiplication or finding the product. Every time they find this word, find the product, means you're multiplying. So let's do this. So you need to know your times table. First thing first. So and the multiplication rules are really simple. You're always going to multiply one number at a time. So you should have no problem with it. Just one number at a time. You go 6 times 4. That'll be 24. You regroup to your left. So you got 6 times 1. That's 6 plus 2. That'll be 8. If you want to scratch those numbers, fine. So you're going to get confused. And then 6 times 3, that'll be 18. Then you count from the back to the front 1, 2, 3 times. And every 3 numbers, use the comma. Alright? You like a comma, like this. So that's not how you find product. That's 1 digit. Now let's say we're working with 2 digits. One way to understand where the place values goes, you can just do this if you want to. You don't need to, but if you want to be guided, that will help you out. You have 2 digits, so you go 1, 2 digits. So you go 3 times 2, that'll be 6. 2 times 8, 4, that'll be 8. And 2 times 6, that'll be 12. So now you have your place values, right? Now, you're done with that number, with number 2. Now you're working with the 1. That 1, actually, it doesn't worth 1 point on 1 unit. That's on the 10th place value, which means it's 10, right? If you have a 4, that'll be 40. If you have a 5, that'll be 50. But in this case, we're working with 1, so that'll be 10. 10 times 3, that'll be 30. Okay, now 1 times 4, that's 4. And 1 times 6, that's 6. That's why we use the 0, because the place value of this number, the real value, is not 1, it's 10. Okay, so that's one way to see it. Then just add all that you multiply. You got 6, you got 11, you got 7, or you have 7. 1, 2, and you use the comma. So that's how you multiply 2 digits number, right? The other one, we're gonna go with 3 digit number. Again, if you want to use the lines, that's fine. If you don't want to use it, you don't need to. It's just a guide, right? I'm just gonna do it without the lines because I already give you an example how to do with the lines. So it's the same process. You got 4 times 3, that'll be 12. You regroup to your left. 4 times 6, that's 24 plus 1, that's 25. Regroup to my left because I'm going to the left. 4 times 4, that's 16 plus 2, that'll be 18. Regroup to my left. 4 times 1, that will be 4 plus 1, that will be 5. I'm done with the 4, so I scratch everything that I did with the 4, right? Or erase it, so I don't get confused. Now I'm working with a 3, which is not a 3, it's a 30, right? So 3 times 3, that'll be 9, but actually working with 30, so that'll be 90. That's why we add that 0 at the end, okay? So 3 times 6, that'll be 18. Regroup to my left. 3 times 4, that's 12 plus 1, 13. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, that will be 4. Right? In this case, lines will be great. Right? But now I'm done with the 3. I scratch that out. I erase everything I work with the 3. Then I will go with the 1, which is not a 1, it's 100. So 100 times 3, that'll be 300. Now I can just go and move on with the rest of the numbers. So 1 times 6, 6. 1 times 4, 4. 1 times 1, 1. Everything is squared up. If you need to use zeros here, you can use them if you want to. So you can just see everything even. That's good. You got 2. You got 14. You got 20. You got 16. 9 and 1. You go 1, 2, 3. So your answer will be this. That's how you multiply with multi-digit numbers, taking everything step by step, one number at a time, with no rush. Just work with the times tables.